Good afternoon, folks. Stinking hot, stinking hot. We've all got a cold in the stinking hot weather, believe it or not. We've all got head colds. Anyway, it's been a bloody good week. We didn't shoot any animals. We went out a couple of times and we tried to shoot animals, by crikey, but they didn't play ball. No animals walked out in front of us and wanted to die. We tried to catch a swordfish. You almost caught a bloody swordfish. I almost catch a swordfish every time though. Almost doesn't count, by crikey. We'll get one next time. Now, there's been a lot of fires around the country lately, and I've been reading a few news reports, and I have been seeing the words devastating and tragic and heart-wrenching and all the rest of it. But I just wanted to say, I know it's easier to say this when your own house isn't burning down, because my house isn't burning down. It's right behind me there. It's still very much not burning down. I just wanted to say, even the poorest of the poor in New Zealand live like kings, folks. Now, as human beings, we've got this tendency to focus on the neighbour with the greener grass, that lush green grass over the fence, and we always want some of that green grass. And trust me when I say this, that when you get to that green grass, there's just another paddock of green grass on the other side of the next fence. So it really pays in life to have a look over your shoulder and check out the next door neighbour's paddock on the other side whose grass isn't so green. It's brown, it's stunty, it's patchy. His garden's looking real shit compared to your garden. So very important, I think, very, very important. I'm not saying don't focus on the green grass over the fence. By all means, aim high. At least you won't shoot yourself in the foot. You set yourself goals and aspirations, but remember to just have a look over that shoulder and check out the brown grass, because even the poorest of the poor in New Zealand live like kings. We've all got it pretty sweet, and your shit day may be a really awesome day for someone else. Now, a lot of people look at me and say, hey, you've got it made and all the rest of it, and you probably don't have any shit days, but I have plenty of shit days. Right? I have plenty of shit days because I too live in a quarter-acre section with some brown grass in it. Not all my grass is green, and that's life, and that's always going to be life. No matter where you're at in your life, you just got to appreciate what you've got, try to enjoy every day, and if you don't like something, change it or find a way to change it. Yes, and keep aiming high, keep aiming high. What else is I going to talk about? Oh yeah, marijuana. I met with someone the other day who thought I was a stoner, and they were really, really surprised that I wasn't a stoner. I used to smoke a lot of weed when I was younger, when I was a teenager, in my early 20s, and I broke my back in 5 places, and I stopped smoking weed. Every now and then I'd have a social puff at a party or whatever, but I'm not a stoner. I look like I'm blazed half the time. I know I act blazed a lot of the time. I've been snowblind twice, that's why my eyes are always glazed over, because they're all red and bloodshot from being snowblind twice. That's why my eyes are red and bloodshot. So I don't have anything against weed. My dad smoked a lot of weed when he was alive. My brother smokes weed. My older brother, my younger brother doesn't. I've got a lot of friends who smoke weed, and I've been seeing that they're thinking about legalising or decriminalising weed in New Zealand. In my opinion, I'm an opinionated bastard, I know. My opinion is that they should do it and make people aware of the negative effects of smoking weed when you're a teenager and in your early 20s, or when you're a young person. I think you shouldn't smoke weed. I think you shouldn't start smoking weed in your mid-20s, because it does harm the developing brain. By crikey, I smoked enough when I was a teenager, and I reckon I'd be way more onto it now if I didn't smoke any weed when I was a teenager. I should have just waited, hung out, not got binge drunk and bloody stoned every other day of the week. I should have just waited until my mid-20s and then made an educated decision on the subject. And let's face it, if people are going to smoke weed, they're going to smoke weed, and if it's illegal, these young folks are probably more inclined to do it because they're going to be badasses if they do something that's illegal. I think decriminalisation, legalisation and awareness are the key to stopping people smoking weed in New Zealand, or smoking so much weed. Now, don't get angry at me if you're a stoner. I don't have a problem with stoners. A lot of my mates are stoners. I don't care if you smoke weed. Good on you. So don't go lynch mobbing me next time you see me walking by and you're hotboxing the car or whatever. It's all good. Wave me over and have a yarn or whatever. So be it. It'd be interesting to see what your guys' 10 cents worth on this whole marijuana referendum is. That's my 10 cents worth. Switzerland's a great case study. Researched the legalisation of heroin, or they didn't decriminalise it. Well, maybe they did legalise it, I don't know, but it bloody worked anyway. There was heaps of junkies in the early 90s, late 90s in Switzerland, and it worked. By decriminalising it and helping those people who are addicted, they managed to change the whole thing on its head. Yes, if you're addicted to weed, call this number. Don't call this number. Don't call me if you're addicted to weed. I don't want. I had to cut a little bit of that out because I started ranting a bit. Anyway, have a bloody good week. Have a good week. catch up next Tuesday. Who knows what exciting adventures I've got in store. Maybe a trip to the doctor's office. You just never know. You just never know. Totally random. Vlog 100. Yes, vlog 100 next week, because this is 99. Isn't that weird? 100 vlogs. Holy shit. That must be 2 years of vlogs. Maybe a bit over 2 years of vlogs. Anyway, I'm probably boring you now, so I'll let you get back to whatever you're doing. Have an awesome day. Remember, as well as checking out that green grass, check out the brown grass. Be happy in your quarter-acre section. Do some gardening. Water the brown spots. Hurry. We're just cruising out sword fishing today, and then we got distracted. We saw a bunch of saury jumping out of the water, so we put the tuna lures out, but now we could see something hitting them, but it wasn't hitting our tuna lures, so we're just going to pull them in and then head straight to the sword fishing spot. What's the reason for a small bait, Jack?
My mate reckons better hookup rate, and from what we've seen, bigger skippies, they're quite messy eaters, so they suck these baits down nicely.
It's gonna work. Alright, we've come up tight. Don't know what it is. Who knows what it is under there? Who knows?
Kicking like a swordfish.
Yeah, the markers I had on went like that. Yeah, it feels like that. I like do.
Yeah, bro, that's hail beats, eh?
Hope it's swordfish.
Well, you want to get around the front way?
Another 300 meters to go, Dad.
That's the front, you want the side. Alright, so it's doing what a swordfish is supposed to do. It's come to the surface from 450 meters deep. He hasn't broke yet, but he's pretty close. We're just gaining. We're almost on the leader. He's going to come. He's going to broke soon. Alright, we're on the leader. Where is he? What is he?
Oh yeah! Yeah! Here we go.
Here we go, boys!
Oh yeah, fluke, whatever it is. That felt like a marker.
It's a swordfish,
shape.
bro.
It's a sword, you reckon? Get us a bit closer if you can, mate.
There's no way a sharks don't swim up like that, eh?
Shoot, he came on a pretty steady angle, didn't he? You still rolling, Shark?
Yeah.
Say REC.
They're just really aggressive fish, eh? So he could come across in front of us.
Oh, he's starting to want to go now.
Yeah, this is us down to 100 now.
Go a bit closer if you can, mate.
Just got to keep that line tight, Josh.
Yep.
That rod tip up, eh?
Oh no! Oh, we lost him! Shit! Bloody lost him! Balls! Ah!
That was a sword.
Oh well. Another $1 in the swear jar. Another $10 actually in the swear jar. Second drop.
Beauty.
A very encouraging start to my illustrious sword fishing career. Holy crap. So the leader's a little bit scuffed up, sandpapered up, just up the top a little bit. And I think if it was a shark there'd be cuts in the leader. The hook was blunt, so we must have hooked him in the bloody bill. And we come right up, we've got him about 20 metres of the boat. We didn't see him, he didn't break the surface, but yeah, Jackie boy reckons textbook swordfish behaviour, the way that he came straight up on an angle, and then the big boom, 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 tugs on the rod like a big fish just going like that. But we're going to have another drop and see if we can hook up again. Alright, second drop, line hit the bottom, we come up tight straight away. Straight away tight. Don't know what it is this time. It's got weight, but it may just be a bloody ling or something. Who knows? Cut her out. Oh, yeah, easy. Yeah, you can get that out. You're on, Char. There we go. Resetting drop number 3. Dropping again. It's 4:15 in the afternoon, man. The time just burns through out here. Jace has got his big 730 den out there. Joy Dando's out way over there somewhere. They haven't had any luck. We caught a skate. We had one sword come to the top, pull the hook right at the boat. Surrounded by tuna boats. We just saw a whole bunch jumping, so we thought we'd put the lines out, and I was just letting the handrail go and it got torn right out of my hand. Barbel of Suxo, so we jumped off. Just saw a bunch of Sauri jumping over here, so we turned around. We're just dragging the lures through where we saw them, but only the one hook up yet, nothing on the boat. I'm just going to catch a couple for a feed, maybe one for some sashimi, then go have another drop for a sword. Pull him, bro, pull him in. Keep it going, moving forward slow, bro. Come on, Jar, haul him in, bro. Oh, a little albacore. Yeah. Hey, hey. Shot, mate. That's it, pick the rod up. You got him? Oh, I'll crank this on to crank it up, but. Oh, granny wine. Check it out.
Oh, there he is.
What's going on, Shay? You see him?
Yeah.
And we just had the shittiest luck. We had the bloody leader come out of the Chinese splice twice because we didn't put any serving on top. We thought it would be sweet, but what was happening as it was dropping, it was pushing the braid up and then the leader fell out twice. So twice we cricked up near rigs, tied. Oh, all the rest of it dropped. And then we're going, oh, it happened again. Did it again. Jack goes, this happens one more time, I'm going to throw the towel in. And I said, I agree, but it's dark now, so we're out here for the night. We're committed, we're not going until the morning because I ain't rolling across that bloody bar again in the dark. Or am I? We'll stay out here at night and just see what happens. Saw some tuna jumping before, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was. It was awesome.
It was, wasn't it? So hopefully now we're going to bloody get a swordfish. Stretched out. Good night, folks. Might see you soon. That reel starts screaming. Oh, what a frustrating day to be able to come out here. And was that first drop, Jack, or second drop we got that sword? First drop. First drop, bloody hooked up on a sword. Lost it at the boat, pulled the hook, and then no more hookups for the rest of the day. Oh, one skate. One skate, the old dead weight skate, and lost a bunch of gear. Lost a heap of sinkers, heap of hooks. Yes. Money well spent though. Maybe tonight or tomorrow we'll get a swordfish. We're looking at going back in about midday tomorrow, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll be back across the bar. Home James. So a long time yet. What time is it now? 10 o'clock, eh? 10 o'clock at night. 10:30. Now we'll wake Charlie up to see some phosphorescence. No phosphorescence out there yet, Jack?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Maybe not one of those nights. Phosphorescence, it's when all the little creatures in the sea glow when they die. Crazy looking, isn't he? Oh. Close the door, Charlie. That was the worst sleep I had all night. Chopped up, rolly, bloody crap was banging all over the boat. I had to keep stopping this and banging, then someone else was banging. Jack slept on the floor of the boat because he didn't like me kicking him. And no swordfish. No bites, nothing. No squids. A little bit of life hattie last night. Ah, shit. Tuna time. Charlie wants to catch another albacore. I don't want to catch anything because I don't want to deal with fish when I get back in. I just want to catch a swordfish because they're so easy to deal with. You just chop them up, smoke them. I don't know what I'm going to smoke the swordfish in. My smoker's not big enough. Someone will have to smoke it big enough.
Not too far out.
Got to bloody catch one first.
Right.
Don't worry, I stopped it. Oh, he's a nice one.
Man.
Oh, have you seen colour?
Yep. Grab it like that, Charlie, and wrap the hand around.
I do you.
It gets a bit crooked, Char. Jeez, you got a kingy on there or something. What the heck? He's giving her. Yay! Oh, just a little one. Gaff in there, Charlie. Sink that gaff. Oh!
Catch and release.
Almost caught me. Sweet, caught a couple of tuna for the smoker, now we're gonna go have another drop for a sword, then we'll blooming go home. Unfortunately, that's not screaming reels because we've got a big fish on. We're just dropping again. We're dropping our way back up the bank. Been here for an hour now. No swordfish. This is where we hooked the one yesterday. A couple of albacore tuna. And then I think we're going to give it another 20 minutes here and then we'll boot. And we've got to get back across the bar in another couple of hours because it's turning to custard this afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just custard but it's got seaweed in it. Charlie's laying a log over the front. Don't shit on the boat, bro! Yeah, that looks pretty good. Sweet. I think that's our last sinker. We're almost out of sinkers, man. This has been an expensive trip. We've lost so much gear. Holy shit. I don't know how many hooks and sinkers and meters of heavy pound mono we've lost, but we've almost run out of all of that stuff. Chris is going to be happy when I start online shopping when I get home. How much did you spend on that? And then hook the sinker onto the bottom of it. No swordfish today. Oh, good day, mates.
Down.
Hello. Stay down. Good dog. Stay down. Well, let's see if Kristen's going to be that excited to see me. Hi. Dogs are way more excited to see me.
Hey! alive.
That's more like it, eh? I was so worried when we were going.
I know. Did you see your like 15 missed calls from me last night?
Kristen was very concerned about us staying out there at night, and she was ringing and ringing. We were 80 kilometres out at sea. We couldn't hear anything.
I just don't worry because you told me you were probably going to come in. And
What?
then I never heard from you. You said you were going to come in. And then I never heard from you.
Who said such things?
You did.
Go nuts. Good knife, eh?
Yeah.
Man, look at all that meat.
Yep.
Go. This is the nightly ritual for our turkeys and chickens. The two chickens try to get under the turkey. They get all pissed off because they think the turkey's... I don't know what's going on. This is my interpretation. They get all pissed off because they think the turkey's their mum, and they try to get under the turkey, and then the turkey pecks them. Starts off with the space chicken, the black and brown one, then the other chicken jumps in, and the turkey gets real pissed off, then it eventually just gives up. They all go to sleep. Even if it's pissing down rain, they sleep on top of the chook house instead of going undercover. Meanwhile, in this corner, the bantam's going nuts. What the hell's going on over here? What are you doing?
Hitting my head.
What?
Hit my head. I was just getting her back in.
What are you turkeys up to? 3 months, 4, 5 months after the 1080 drop. Or is it 6 months now? The mouse plague started.
Actually, Heidi said she's got a mouse infestation.
And the rats. Yep, this always happens. This happened 10 years ago. When they last 1080'd, we got a plague of rats and mice coming into the town. And it started early. Usually it doesn't start till it gets cold. Usually the mouse plague starts in winter, but now it started early, I guess, because they 1080'd 6 months ago. So, yep. Setting the traps. Should catch a few mice and rats every night from here on for a while now anyway. I've put a bounty on the meese. Look at that, eh? $1 per mouse, $2 per rat. Any meese and mices in the other one? Hold her up, give us a look, mate. Mean, another one.
$2 for me.
$2 for you.
Everything's fixed there.
Meant to be going goat hunting, but it's just started to rain. I'm meant to be out shooting stags at the moment in the hills, but my knee's buggered. I've got to go and see the doctor again on Tuesday. It's almost been 2 weeks, still not coming right. I need surgery. Bloody doctor. I'm going to go tell her, I say, look, I'm an athlete. If my knee's buggered, I can't get up in them hills and do athlete stuff. And I don't look like an athlete, but I'm a bloody athlete. Yes, I am. Shit the bed. She doesn't understand. She thinks I'm a raft guide and I just sit on a raft and float down the rivers. It's not that simple. There's a raft trip today. I couldn't go on it because of my knee, because I need to hold myself into the raft with my legs. Every raft trip I don't go on, I've got to pay someone else $350 to go. It's crippling me here. Can't bloody work. Can't go chase stags. I can still make vlogs around the house, so I can't go on ACC because I can still vlog, but I'm losing viewers because I'm not up in the mountains shooting stags and tar. What the heck? I'm going to go get it sorted. I'm going to doctor's appointment on Tuesday. Meant to have one yesterday, but they couldn't fit me in. So Tuesday it is. I'm going to go in Tuesday and say, what's the crack? When can I get my bloody knee fixed? I'm pegging in it's a meniscus injury and I've torn it and I need to get that fixed. Or an ACL. Who bloody knows? I need to go for a scan, which is going to take weeks. It's a long drawn out process. Bloody hell.
Charlie.
Life's still pretty good, all things considered. I've still got my leg. What are you up to?
I'm cleaning up, and I am making this rungy contraption to keep the sheep from eating the chicken.
Oh, family show. What are you doing?
I'm doing a bad job, but I think oh god, they can. Look, she's still halfway through there. I didn't put the food back far enough.
The sheep eating the chicken food.
Yeah. I have to wake it back.
Wait.
So go back in. It's like, it must be like sheep crap.
No, you can't use my ladder. That ladder's got to stay vertical, otherwise it will rot.
That's the ladder that's been lying beside the boys'
It was
tree
actually
house.
stacked against a fence, wasn't it?
Because I put it there. I picked it up out of the
Oh, I
dirt
told the
other
boys
day.
to, so she's trying to use my characteristic wooden ladder to make a fence with, and I will not allow it.
Just let me leave it there for now. Look how good
No,
it's
wait,
working.
no. It's working great. It's working so good.
Chicken food must be like sheep crack to them because she's so addicted to eating it. She's even like
Look at her.
this.
She's walking around. Wait, let's see how well your fence works.
But,
See, it's not even working. She's just putting her head through the fence and eating
yeah,
the
because I
chicken
put
food.
the food too close to the... It was already there, the food. Because I'm really dumb. When I first did, I thought she wouldn't even be able to get under that stick.
Oi, you old bat, get out of here. Not you ducks. How you doing, fellas?
Awkwardly.
Yeah, if you put it right in the back, it'll be fine.
What? Yeah, that's... I know. Yeah, it was already in here, that food. I do have this frickin'... Stop filming me. I do have this thing, this like chicken feeder.
That's not a chicken feeder, it's a rock.
No, this.
Oh, that thing.
But they're too stupid to figure out how to use it.
Who, the chickens?
Yeah. Need pellets.
Kristen enjoys spending money on crap like this that doesn't actually work. How much does all this crap cost us so far?
Well, this
Holy
is so
shit.
much to bring.
Am I supposed to buy motorbikes and stuff if she keeps buying chicken feeders?
This was pretty much, look at it. It was pretty much all
Pretty
free.
much all free, she says. No, the aluminium
That's
costs money,
what's-
the netting costs money. Look at this. If I just built stuff for her, she probably wouldn't have to buy all
Well,
this crap.
I waited a year.
It's my fault. Okay, I'll take the hit.
I
I'll man
waited
up.
so
It's my
long.
fault for not building shit for her that works. Did you just shovel chicken food out of the bottom and put it back in the top? And now you're taking it out of the top and putting it back in the bottom?
In the bottom. I'm trying to put some here so they think, oh, this is where we walk to.
I just saw you shovel it out of the bottom and put it in the top.
I shoveled it out of the top and put it in the bottom. You can't get.
I
a
saw
shovel.
you. You shoveled it out of the bottom and put it in the top.
You can't get a shovel in the bottom. Look.
I just saw you do it.
No. You were wrong. I went the other way.
Oh. Why can't the chickens just eat grass and bugs?
Why can't they?
Meanwhile, summer's on the run and I still don't have enough firewood for winter. I ordered 10 tonnes, but it hasn't bloody got here. I ordered 10 tonnes 4 months ago and my 10 tonnes of wood has not arrived. So I've been slowly chipping away, getting it off the beaches and off the rivers and out of the woods, and just any random shit I can get wood, I get it from. It's starting to get there. Another problem, of course, is I keep finding these real awesome characteristic bits of wood that I don't want to chop up for firewood, so they go on my wood stack to join the other bits of characteristic wood that who knows if I'm ever going to do anything with them. I will. I'm going to build a house and it's going to be awesome using all of this wood I've got lying around. Meanwhile, summer's on the run. Yes. Starting to push into autumn crops now. What are you doing on there, Sonny?
My mum said I can have this.
Mum said you can have that, did she? Mum, did you say Sonny could have that?
In 1 minute.
He was on it, so I thought you did.
Sonny, turns out Mum didn't say you could have that.
No, I need to do this first.
It's the bane of my life trying to get kids off devices. Look at my shit haircut. Jesus, time for another trim. I tell you, it just gets out of control.
I just thought if I gave him a warning, then there would be a huge tension.
Right, you gave Sonny a warning. Warn him.
I gave him 1
Give him
minute.
a warning now, go.
I already did. Sonny. Hey, Sonny.
Uh-huh.
1 minute, and then I'm gonna take that from you, okay?
1 minute's up. Time to jump off.
No. Dad, 1 minute is this many.
That many. That's 2 minutes, isn't it?
No, it's 3 minutes.
3 minutes. 1 minute is 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's nearly done. That corn is so healthy.
The outside corn's growing really good. The outside watermelon's not so good. For a start, we planted the outside watermelons too late, and they just don't do so well outdoors here. They need to be in the
I
greenhouse.
thought.
Mate, this works primo. Ooh, ooh. it works good, then it goes out. It doesn't work so good anymore. That one looks pretty good. I reckon I nailed it, almost. I just need a little bit more off the front. A bit more off the other side there. Ah!
Beside the bed.
Ah, shit, keeps catching on fire. Want me to give you a haircut too, bro? What did you just say?
I said, oh, for sakes.
What?
I said, I feel like I'm gonna get my period. I'm so bitchy right now and everything smells like piss.
You can crappy. Tread lightly, lads. Just wash the burnt smell off. Do you like my new haircut?
Woo!
This sounds like everybody's screaming and crying from every direction.
I'm talking about my haircut.
You do. You look like you want
Guys,
to
a pony!
Hot Bearded Man magazine.
There you go. What? Puffed her. I've joined the cappuccino.
Hang on, you do have like just right here. This you missed one. Like.
Oh, I didn't actually burn. I didn't burn the beard. I just burnt the hair. It's pretty good though. Look at it.
How do you do that?
How do you what? Burn
A
haircut?
burn haircut.
Just get a flaming stick out of. I'm schooling here. You get a flaming stick out of the fire. You got to have 3 or 4 sticks because when the one stick goes out, it stops burning good. And my hair actually caught on fire a couple of times. But it stinks too. Can you smell that?
Yeah, I can. No, it doesn't smell anymore.
Oh, I can smell burntness. Anyway, the beard burns next.
Well, I've caught 3.
What's the story?
Well, we checked them in the morning, and I just went to show Roy and I opened. There was one there.
Another one.
I'm gonna
You're
check.
gonna burn it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Mate, that fire's not going. Why don't you burn it on the outside fire that's going?
I'm gonna go and check my other trap.
What happened, Char?
Well, you see, I was over the edge of the boat leaning, and I put the knife in here,
Yep.
and it flipped over, and then it fell over into the ocean.
And then what happened?
And then I watched it sink, and I was like, did that actually happen? Just watching it sink. Like,
So where's the knife?
in the
Where?
ocean.
Oh, it's gone. You lost the knife.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. My granddad's knife.
Was that your granddad's knife?
Nah, it wasn't. Sam lost one of my filleting knives once. I told him it was my granddad's knife. He felt so bad that he made me another knife.
What a good cut.
I know, what a real good bastard. They didn't actually have plastic knives in my granddad's day, I don't think.
Sam that makes bow.
Yeah, Sam Harrison.
Wow. What a nice
And it's the
knife.
best filleting knife I've ever had. It's the best knife I've ever had, actually, the filleting knife that Sam made me. It is so good.